What's up, Gemini? Welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is my YouTube channel, AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today. So it's time for October 2020 bonus tarot card reading. So that just means that I look for different kinds of readings to bring to you guys. And this one is called the Wheel of Fortune, and it asks what is your destiny and what is keeping you from it. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot deck to do this read for you. And just keep in mind, Gemini, this is a general read, so hopefully it resonates, but let me know in the comments what you think. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm being guided to just do a little bit of a clearing of the deck here so you guys can get the best reading possible. So I'm going to explain this reading a little bit to you guys. So the directions were to pull the wheel card from the deck, which I've done, and then pull two more cards to see what you can do to sort of move your destiny along a little bit further. So I'm going to show you guys the wheel card, and it's like this giant cog, okay? So this is what moves you forward, and sometimes there's, you know, a stick in the wheel, in the spokes of the wheel, that keeps you from getting to where you need to be. Like if you've got the sensation that you've plateaued out and you're like, well, nothing I'm doing is working, hopefully this will help figure that out for you. So I'm going to read from the companion book here for a sec. The movement of the wheel depends on the mechanics that drive it, and where it lands is a question of chance. The Wheel of Fortune is also known as the Destiny card. It brings positive changes of fortune unless badly aspected. That depends on what other cards come out in the reading, and can indicate the commencement of a new cycle where progress can be made. It is important to make the most of this fortunate time. Okay, so as with anything, change is always just around the corner. And I wanted to do this in October because there's two full moons. There was one on the 1st, and then there's going to be another one on the 31st. And that's so like amazingly powerful. And I believe that there's a new super moon as well. So anyway, guys, we're going to ask what do you need to do to find your highest path? Okay, so I'll pull a card for that. So we have the High Priestess card. So you'll notice that she is basically she's not using her head too much, you know, and that's not a bad thing. She's got her heart chakra flowing forward and connecting with the heavens, and this is just really beautiful. And I want you guys to really take in the rest of the card here, because when you have a water element in the card, it really depends on the movement of it, and you'll notice that this is very still and calm. And then there's two equal pillars in the background, so this is reaching a state of balance. That's what these, you know, when you look really deeply into the card, you can see that there's other sort of cues and hints. There's something going on with the throat chakra as well, just the way that she's arcing her throat back. I'm getting the sense here, guys, that you're not actually asking for what you want. You could be expecting people to know you so well that they just offer things or do things without you literally having to spit the words out, okay? So, but, you know, not everybody's an intuitive like the High Priestess. Not everybody gets your cues or clues, so you're really going to have to start asking for it. And that is regardless of who is going to be able to help you. It could be a human, you know, it could be your team in spirit, like your guardian angels, your angels, you know, anybody that you talk to on a regular basis. You actually have to ask angels to come in and help you. They're kind of waiting around, you know, but they're not going to intervene. They're not allowed to. Or it's just their sort of code of conduct. So get used to really verbalizing what it is that you want. And also, even your affirmations, if you say them out loud, it adds an extra dimension of power because you feel more powerful I find there's a really big difference between sitting down and reading your list of affirmations and actually standing up and vocalizing what you want. So really start, like, speaking so the back row can hear you, the rafters and beyond. Just really start, what's the word? I want to say enunciate, but anyway, just shout it to the rooftops, guys. Like, whatever it is that you want, just start asking. And that could be all that it takes to get you to the next level, is to really not be shy. Okay, so let's see what is standing in your way here. So everybody has a different destiny, so I'm not going to say, like, pull a card and say, oh, this is your destiny. If it was a private reading, that would be a different story. So let me just do a little deck cut here. So we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, I always get this really sort of notorious vibe from him, which is, I don't think there's anything wrong with being notorious, but he doesn't seem to finish a project. He is so exuberant about moving forward and passing things off and assuming that somebody else will catch the dropped ball, take it to the finish line. Like, he's kind of this great salesman, and he relies on his team of customer service reps, but that's not always the way that things should be done. And if you're expecting somebody else to come along and tidy up after you, that doesn't necessarily happen unless you have a really strong team, literally like a really strong team to finish things for you. But you might want to start paying attention to the projects that you have not finished and the promises that you didn't follow through with, and maybe start calling people, or really look at what you need to tidy up in your life, because it's leaving this sense of like things being broken and not completed. So that could even have an impact on what people want to trust you with, or, and it also has an effect on you. You just get used to not finishing things, like starting projects and procrastinating. So this can be it's a really big deal. You have to be able to find a way to finish things even when you don't want to do them, especially promises that you've made to yourself and to others, so look at what projects around the house need to be finished. Look at what promises you've broken with yourself and your friends, and, get a catch-up list going and really start to fix that. It's really important for you to find that balance and start communicating. I think there's a lot of, and this is easy to do. It's easy. You can just sit down, take a day and make a list and start making phone calls or text messages or emails, and just say, okay, well, I dropped the ball on that a little bit, but I got really busy. You don't have to explain if you were going through any sort of, depression or anything like that. You just say, okay, yeah, sorry about that. Or, thanks for your patience, which is even better, because sorry is a word I like to eliminate from my vocabulary. And I really strongly advocate for other people to start saying thank you for your patience instead of sorry, I did this, because it puts you in a subservient position where, no, we don't play that. So one more card here for you guys. You've got the Knight of Swords, and he is ready to continue. He's just kind of waiting for messages here. So your spirit guides are just kind of like, they're waiting to come in, like, really. That's what this light is all about on the tip of the sword. This is your team in spirit, and you're kind of holding all your energy back. It's like you're possibly afraid of something going wrong, but it's like you're skewing things before they even get a chance to go wrong, and this is something that you can work around and just take baby steps. Even baby steps is progress, and if people get disappointed with your progress, who cares? Like, impress yourself. Get up, impress yourself every single day of the week. Start vocalizing, start cleaning up any little messes that you've left behind you in your wake. Send out any whatever, just start to fix things up, tidy things up, and get things done. Like tie off those loose strings, as people say. And you should notice like quite a big advancement on your wheel. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope this was really helpful, and let me know, how you do on your list. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.